Hawk fans, midway through the month of October, hard to believe that we're already through the 10th month of the year, and that means the start of basketball season just on the horizon. Hawk Hysteria just over a week away, which will be the start of Hawk men's basketball practice, a concert from recording artist Mike Posner, and a whole lot of other good stuff for that weekend. Joining us from the men's basketball team is sophomore Halil Kanacevic. He's one of the guys that you might not know too well yet, so we figured we'd take him here for Take 5 and get him acclimated to just exactly what we do here on St. Joseph's All Access. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. First easy question. We'll lob you a nice little softball here. When did you start playing basketball, and what sparked the interest in the game?
Well, I always played basketball when I was younger with my friends, age 5, 6. You play a lot of sports, you know what I mean, football, basketball. But when I first started taking it seriously, probably was around like age 12. My friend told me, you should come play for this little CYO team, Holy Rosary, back on Staten Island. And I was like, yeah, why not? So from there, I picked up a better interest in basketball. I started to love it. When I was little, I liked it. You like things when you're little, you really don't love them. So I just started to love basketball, started playing a lot, and then just took off from there. So basically age 12 probably.
How tall were you at age 12?
Age 12, honestly, I can't even remember, to tell you the truth. Maybe, like 5'5", maybe.
I was curious. I was trying to figure out when the growth spurt hit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, growth spurt hit? Probably, like, going into my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been at St. Joe's now for a little while. You've had plenty of time, obviously, to adjust to the campus, the people, and obviously Coach Martelli's style. What drew you to this university when you were transferring? What jumped out that made you say, I want to be at St. Joseph's?
Well, if you don't know already, my transfer had a restriction on it that I couldn't play in New York. I couldn't basically transfer any school in New York. They didn't let me go anywhere in New York. So I said, why not the best closest city? And of course, that's Philadelphia. I mean, it was either Boston or Philadelphia, and well, Philadelphia is very close. I wanted to be close to home. And once I looked into Philly, I looked at a few schools in Philly, and then I saw St. Joe's, and fan base is great history, great coaching staff. Coach Martelli is a great coach, well known, coached pro players, had winning teams. So I said, why not give St. Joe's a serious look? I had someone call them for me, and the coaches called me back, got good feedback, saw a couple of my tapes from my freshman year, and I mean, it was basically they offered me a scholarship after that, and I said, I just accepted.
What drew you to Coach Martelli?
Real down-to-earth guy. He's a real down-to-earth dude. I mean, he'll give you both point of views on anything, like the good point of view and the bad point of view. So that's a real person to me. I want to be coached by a real person. I felt like not one of those guys that I've been on visits where coaches haven't really. I felt like they haven't been upfront with me when I was on the visit. They always want to tell you something you want to hear instead of telling you the truth. Felt
more like they were trying to sell you something.
Exactly. Coach really wasn't trying to sell you anything when you came here. I mean, St. Joe's basically sells itself. I mean, like if you're recruiting from here, once you come here on a visit, you basically know what the school's about.
Well, you know the school, you know the city pretty well. What's your favorite thing about Philly so
honestly,
far? About the city of brotherly love? Do you have one? What is it?
Honestly, how close it is to New York. Honestly, but
proximity.
Other than that, the fan base. Fan base is great. I mean, it's probably as close as you get to a fan base as the New York fan base. What I'm used to, like real, gritty, real grimy, real like the fans are on you.
Know a lot about you.
Exactly.
They probably know more about you than you do.
Yeah, I've encountered that. So I mean, once you get there, once you get that type of fan base, I love playing in that type of crowd. So that's basically one thing I really love about Philadelphia.
Let's talk a little pro hoops. Have a favorite NBA team?
Oh, the Knicks. Gotta be the Knicks.
You like that they got Amari?
I like that they got Amari. I love that they got Carmelo.
Carmelo, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What do you think about this lockout? We're going to have a season at this point. It's not looking real good at this point. First 2 weeks of the season canceled.
I mean, I'm hoping they have a season just for the guys that play in the pros. I got some friends that got drafted, so for their benefit, I'm hoping that there's actually a season they get to enjoy their rookie season. But honestly, I'm still in college, so it's way better for us for college basketball. I mean, there's no pros, so it's gonna be so much more focused and dialed in on college basketball this year. That I mean, the exposure would be great. So
it puts the focus more on you guys.
Yeah, for the players, I mean, I feel bad for the guys in the NBA, but for us, I mean, I'm happy we're about to get a lot of exposure.
I'm sorry, guys, but it just means people will watch more of our games.
Exactly.
Great answer. Final question. This is our wild card. Who on the team does the best impersonations, just of anybody? Is there one guy that really stands out when it comes to imitating Phil Martelli or imitating Coach Arnold or Coach Bass or Coach Duda?
Oh, Darius. D definitely does a good Coach Martelli impression. Definitely does. He probably is the funniest Coach Martelli impression. And then, yeah, that's probably about it. D definitely has the best Coach Martelli impression. And I guess Tay can do a little Coach Arnold sometimes.
All right. Well, we'll have to ask Darius. If we could see that Coach Martelli impersonation. It was Edwin Lashley in the previous group of Hawks a few years back that could do a good Phil Martelli. Now we'll have to put Darius Quarles on the spot for that one. Halil Kanacevic, our newest victim of Take 5 here on St. Joseph's All Access. And, of course, you can pick up tickets for Hawk Hysteria at the SJU box office. At this point, it will be Friday, October 21st, followed by a concert by recording artist Mike Posner, who, by the way, thinks he's cooler than you. But I promise you, he's not cooler than this edition of Take 5. For Halil Kanacevic, I'm Matt Martucci for St. Joseph's All Access. We'll see you next time.